Hello, world, and welcome to another episode of Just Saying with Willie Nixon Harris and
Teresa Foster.
You see her now. You know, it's been a couple weeks. We ain't seen her. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I say, she a busy lady. You know, ain't no telling what she into. You know, she's a comedian. You know, so ain't no telling where she at, who she with. She loved by everybody, and everybody wanted to come to this event with them, come to that event with them. Even if she ain't doing nothing, they just want her around. I don't know what the hell going on, but I'm glad she here because you notice, y'all, she ain't been here since she made that prediction against my Tigers, you know what I'm saying? But check it out. She said, y'all gonna lose to Florida, but I'm betting on LSU. Why the hell did you bet? You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, I did because they needed to lose that game because Florida was not who we needed to beat.
But you lost your money and you had it in your head and you knew who was gonna win the game.
I really didn't lose my money.
Okay then. Well, you just ain't gonna pay them.
No, you know what? I always do bets with males.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to pay.
And I want to give a special shout out to my homegirl, Traquel Eden. Because I spoke with her, you know what I'm saying, earlier today. And she was the one that reminded me. She's like, yeah, I was watching the episode when, you know, Teresa was predicting that Florida was going to win the game. I said, oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to bring that up. So shout out to Traquel.
Hey, Traquel, bring me some of that chocolate.
Oh, yeah, the chocolate queen. And also, I'm going to give her a little shout out. She told me that she has this little, you know, event going on, and if y'all want to drop off some creamy peanut butter, I'm not gonna say the event because I think it's an exclusive members only event, so I'm not gonna say that, you know, on camera. But I will say this: if anybody who's willing to donate peanut butter, creamy peanut butter, you can bring it by the station here at the KM station, 3939 Lakeshore Drive. That's at the corner of Lakeshore Drive and D-League. You know, this is all going to be donated to a food drive that she's helping to push. So anybody who wants to donate creamy only peanut butter, you can drop it off here at the K-Ham radio station, 3939 Lakeshore Drive. Okay, now let's get back to it.
I just want to know why it has to be creamy. I'm sorry, Traquel.
Everybody don't like nuts.
Oh, well. Moving on, I'm sorry.
let me flip it back on before she say so, y'all. now, one thing about that Florida loss that we did lose, I wasn't really worried about it because I know we still had number 2 and we still had number 1 on their schedule. So all we had to do was take out one or both, and preferably we're gonna do both, and we'll be right back in the mix. Now we went from number 5 with that Florida loss all the way to number 13. Then we come right back the next week, take out Georgia, number 2 Georgia, took them out convincingly.
Boom, and now we back number 5.
Back number 5.
But they say women don't know nothing about sports. I did that right. I just felt that they needed to lose a game to see what they needed to work on. And what did the coach say?
He said that he noticed in the third quarters that on fourth downs he punted on a lot of the 4th and 1s, 4th and 2s, and he and the coaches made up their mind. Anything under 5 yards on 4th down, they were going to go for it, and they did it, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to number 22. I can't remember that guy's name. I really hate that, but he's number 22. You know what I'm saying? For LSU, that running back, man, you are outstanding. I promise you, next week I'm gonna say your name. I can't remember it right now because my mind's somewhere else. But bro said you did a good job. But number 22, you shine, buddy. And Joe Burrow, you the man. Bandwagon, you know what I'm saying?
Good game.
Joe Burrow. Now, homecoming this week, they play Mississippi State.
Ooh.
Now, Mississippi State, another one of them high 20 ranked teams, but again, it's SEC.
Any given game.
Give me your prediction. Give me what you got.
You know what? Being that it's homecoming, we gonna do it at Death Valley.
Oh, they'll take that one.
They'll take that one.
See, they Florida last time.
Let me tell you something. We're not taking any more losses. Nick Saban.
Here we come.
All them diamonds on me.
Here we come, Nick.
It's on us, baby.
Because
it's
we play
us, baby.
Definitely, right there. You know what I'm
right
saying?
there. It's coming. They playing real good ball right now. And
Joe Burrow, bandwagon.
like I said, they playing real good ball, and I'm proud of them. You know, my son is already committed to them. Sorry. LSU. It's in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? A lot of schools don't get the reps that we get, like he's saying. I understand why he wear it, because I wear LSU too. It is what it is. I'm going to always support LSU. That purple and gold. It takes me back to Bethune Middle School. That purple and gold. Yes. Yes. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm going to rep LSU. I think they're going to take Mississippi State. They're going to really be on a hype, you know, coming off that win with Georgia. Because they went in the underdog.
They went in underdogs. All you got to do, LSU, bring that same heat and momentum to Mississippi State. And we got it. And I know the NCAA know that it's finna be a game on November 3rd. I know they know it's finna be a game November 3rd. Because, you notice, we play Saturday. Alabama play Saturday. And we both off next week. We both got to bye the same week. And when both of us come back off the bye, here you go.
Rest it.
You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna clash. It's both of us right there and right there.
Defense, do it. Let's do it.
I'm telling you, man. You know, Greedy, I need you to get greedy. Greedy Williams, I need you to get real greedy.
And keep them fans off their field.
What things? What he did?
Keep them fans off their field.
Oh, yeah, they did. Got in trouble for that. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, come on now. It was an exciting win. You know, they say should kind of, slack up a little bit.
But they did, because they beat Georgia.
But they do it all the time, you know, where the fans run on the field all the time. You know, why they picking on LSU?
Yeah, that's what
fans
I'm saying.
Run on the field all the time. That's a big win. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That one Trump place, Trump Lord Georgia or something? The one Trump place?
You know, Georgia, you want to be hungry. I ain't said that, y'all.
and then, I'm going to flip the script. She a Cowboy fan, she'll explain the other stuff to you, but, she Cowboy fan, and shout out to you, Cowboys, you despicable people, man, you know what I'm saying? You won a game, then you won one convincingly. That's why I was shocked. You won that game convincingly, so, shout out to the Cowboys, whatever. And, I'm only hyping y'all up because I'm getting you ready for the 29th of November. You know what I'm saying?
I am a fan of Dak Prescott. Zeke Elliott.
Houghton, Louisiana, Princeton.
That's what I'm a fan of. I love my Saints. On the 29th, they can bring what they want to bring. We gonna take a line all over the field.
In Dallas.
In Dallas. So Jerry, get ready. You might want to put you some flip flops on for second line and get your umbrella.
Ain't too late to get Dez. They get Dez for that game. You gonna need Dez for that game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? If you can't get Dez, my son is available. And I'm pretty sure he can catch. But you can check me out. I'm repping Southwood tonight. My nephew Corey Wallace, he's a quarterback. Number 9. That's who I'm repping tonight.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, and keep your eyes on that basketball when it comes to that Southwood. I got a little niece, little Raven, that's my little niece, and she doing her thing with that basketball over there at Southwood. So Southwood High School, I'm gonna be coming, and since she repping, I guess we'll both be showing up at some of them games.
You know what? I didn't know Southwood had a band. They won about other bands in Carroll and Monroe this weekend.
I'm glad you said that. I'm sitting there looking at my Facebook lives, shout out to A.B. Burton, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at the thing, I seen Huntington.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they talking about the winner.
It's Southwood.
Was Southwood?
I have to say, I watched it because she went live with it. Southwood. You
got a show, man.
A show.
Southwood.
They almost got nude.
That's what they did.
Oh man, they got off. I mean, it was crisp, clear. Not taking nothing from my Raiders. Did extremely great job. But Southwood was just a better band that night. Really, they was, truly.
That was at Carroll High School in Monroe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Carroll, High School for, I heard y'all put on a great show. And didn't they move it indoors?
Yes, and let me tell you, Carol.
An indoor battle of the bands.
I'm glad somebody from here came down there and beat y'all. That's just how y'all used to do our football team back in the day. And our basketball boys from Huntington. Yeah, number 54, grade 8. Remember that? Yes.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I know Carol, because when I graduated from Huntington, The first college that I went to was at that time it was Northeast. It's Louisiana Monroe now. You know, shout out to Louisiana Monroe. And
I got my degree.
Carroll was like like across the highway sort of.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then down the little road there. You know, we really could walk to Carroll. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Southwood, man, for winning that thing, man. And shout out to Huntington. You rep. But check this out. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about a little bit more when we come back. With Just Saying, Willie Dexter Harris.
And Teresa Foster.
Hi, my name's Patrick, and I chose Pat Goins' cosmetology course because they work with my schedule.
Start your career in the beauty industry at Pat Goins Beauty School. Contact us today for more information about enrollment and financial aid availability.
The FDS Treatment Center, stepping forward, feeling better, helping you regain control of your life. FDS, it's treatment done right.
All right, well, we're back. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to give a special shout out to my New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gave the boy from East Texas a shout out. You know, I wasn't gonna leave my Who-Dats out. You know what I mean? Because Drew Brees, hell of a job.
Yes.
Most passing yards in the history of the league, and got 2 or 3 more he gonna break before the season over with. Drew Brees for president, and that's why. Let me explain something to you.
Trump.
I know people, I hate it when any ESPN did that, man, and I know 2 particular people who said it. I know 2 of them was women, and I don't want to, you know, man, I'm saying it because I want to. Just saying, you know.
That's right.
Susie Colbert and Linda Cohn from ESPN were the main 2 people pushing that new fan stuff when we won our Super Bowl that year. You know, and I can't understand why would they do something like that, because, you know, all these teams win Super Bowls for the first time. You ain't never heard nothing about a new fan until we won ours. Now all of a sudden you want to try to tarnish our celebration by hollering about these new fans. Any original New Orleans Saints fans such as myself, what we say to any fans that came in after that Super Bowl, they could have came in during the Super Bowl. Welcome. We're glad to have you. The more the merrier.
They have the same bandwagon fans as their whole teams. People jump on who win.
But they chose to single out, you know, us, and then I hear these Cowboy fans saying the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, y'all won that Super Bowl because of Katrina.
Look, I'm just saying that I'm a Saints fan, but that's what happened.
That is not what happened. Let me
bring money back into the city that they busted the levees on anyway.
Hey, my Who-Dats, I'm 10 toes with you. We ain't gonna go out like that. Let me explain something to you. Cowboy fans, y'all need to use simple mathematics in order to make yourself realize what you're saying is totally ridiculous. Katrina hit in, what was it, August of 2005. I know it was 2005. I think it was August, if I'm not mistaken. But it was in 2005. The Saints won the Super Bowl in 2010. So are you telling me that they sat there and let us fight and struggle for 5 years before they decided they're going to help us out for a hurricane? Come on now.
They have no choice.
Come on now. Now, we made it to the NFC Championship the next year. When we came back after that hurricane,
you know what?
and we had that first year back in New Orleans, that was the farthest we ever went in New Orleans Saints history. We made it all the way to the championship game against the Chicago Bears, and we lost that game. Now, if they was going to give us that for Katrina, why didn't they give it to us then? Why didn't they make us wait 5 years?
At that time, it wasn't necessary to do. It was a building plane. You have to know all sports are rigged.
Hey, well, I tell you what, then.
Because guarantee you going to see LeBron James back in the championship somewhere. If they don't do it this year with the Lakers, he'll bounce to another team. I mean, you just never can't get him to stay one place. So what I'm saying is, do you really think Brady is that good to go every year?
Yeah.
Brady go to the Super Bowl. He's good.
Yeah.
But he go to the Super Bowl because that's what he go to the Super Bowl because that's what people want to see.
Him, and that little youngster, Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. D. Davis, what's up, baby? But check this out. That guy had a shootout with the GOAT. You know, I'll give Brady, you know, he wants, you know, the greatest of all time. We'll give him that based on his rings.
You giving him that.
Based on his rings. Because when it comes to the stats, it's Drew Brees. He don't have nowhere near the numbers that Drew Brees has.
And he don't never have no high name players either on his team. I can say that, but you know it's political. They want who they want in the Super Bowl.
What they gonna give us? When can we have one more?
Y'all was supposed to be there last year, but they didn't want that because that dude. To me, this is just me saying this. There's no way this man should have missed a tackle like that.
Marcus Williams.
It is what it is. I mean, to me, it looked like you just walked up and put a check in his hand. I'm sorry, I didn't say it. You might be mad. It is what it is. No way. My son even said, is that his cousin? Why would he let him do that? So
I was so hyped the game is over.
They should have been in the Super Bowl last year.
And everybody in the house was screaming. And I'm trying to figure out why are they screaming. Them Cowboy fans in that house. So what are they screaming for? I go back in the house and I saw the instant replay. I didn't see it live. I didn't see him with that catch live. I saw the replay.
It's almost like he said, it's almost like they was ballerina dancing. Ooh.
And he took out the other guy. The other guy who was supposed to make the tackle took him out.
Yeah.
So basically there was no one else there.
Like I said, it's just, to me, I see stuff a little different from people. I'm a realist.
I wouldn't doubt Marcus.
I was a great athlete
I wouldn't
myself.
doubt it after all this stuff.
But they do a lot of, I mean, it's a lot of twists and turns in this.
Okay, that play in last year in the NBA Finals.
This year you ain't gonna be able to hold us.
When Cavaliers was playing Golden State in that NBA Finals, that first game, when J.R. Smith took that ball with seconds left, instead of going right back up, taking the shot, LeBron, he's running. J.R. Smith is running toward the half court line, and LeBron is running beside him, screaming at him, pass the ball. What are you doing? And then next thing you know, you done lost the game.
Well, first of all, Cleveland shouldn't have.
Was that about?
No, Cleveland shouldn't have won it the first time because we had to let them win because LeBron said, I bring you 1 and 2. So that was a buyout then. So this time we weren't going to let him buy out. So J.R. Smith did what he was supposed to do. Bring it to the king. But he didn't bring it to the king.
He wouldn't give it to him. He running there holding LeBron, chasing him. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Kudos to you, J.R.
Now, once I can believe, you know, sometimes, you know, certain players can't throw a game. And I don't doubt, you know, the billions and billions of dollars in gambling that they got going on in Vegas. Now they got it in New Jersey. I don't doubt that, you know, some of these people are taking checks under the table.
Do you really think, as good as the Panthers was playing that year, and with
Cam Newton got paid too. No, in that Super Bowl, Cam got paid too.
Let me tell you something. Cam didn't get paid. Cam was forced to do that. You see, what people don't understand, look at his body demeanor in that interview. He wasn't saying that no more because what he wanted to tell him. No, I'm mad because we were forced to throw that game. Just like Seattle, the year this man, Wilson just threw that. Come on, Wilson would have never made a mistake like that. That's when I clocked in. This is what I do.
Oh, why you didn't get about a Lynch to just run the 1 yard?
So this is my thing. I wear jerseys of who I like. I got a Philadelphia Eagles. I got a Saints. I got a Cowboys. And guess what else I got? Green Bay, Baltimore Ravens, and I have a Cam Newton. Because you know why?
Oh, she gonna make sure she don't miss no team going to the Super Bowl.
You know why I like them? I like sports because in any given season, it depends on who bringing in the money and the numbers.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters now. It's about the money. It don't matter. I ain't getting hype about nothing. It's about the money. I said it right here in Shreveport, Louisiana. If you don't like what I said, why don't you sponsor our show for us? Then we'll say what you want us to say.
Okay. Word for word. You know what I'm saying? But that, I mean, I can say, I can agree. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shady stuff happening, and the stuff that happen be like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even realize, you know, that's impossible. Because if it doesn't look right, like my mom used to say, if it don't look right, 9 times out of 10, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, I'm just tell you something. Like, they could have paid me enough to throw a track meet or lose a race because I don't like losing now. I don't even let my son win. You gonna earn it.
Like Jane Harrison with the participation trophy. You ain't giving my kid no participation trophy.
I do not like losing. It is what it is, and I try to, even in my work ethics, my job is to perfect whatever I do 100%. That's just my drive. You know, I want to be the best, and I want to learn everything everybody else is doing, because just in case they might be out sick and I can get promoted.
Because of your work ethic.
Yeah, my work ethic. But you know what you ain't brought up? I think you're ashamed to talk about this Black Ink crew with Caesar and Donna and Alex. Donna is what you call
Donna, man, I don't know what the deal is with Donna. She went from man to man to man to man, back to a man, back to another man. She promised she was gonna support, the guy with his daddy going to the hospital, and she didn't show up.
That was wrong too, and I really thought she was true, because you just sit and talk to this man about you love him and you want to
follow them to New Orleans when Caesar told you to stay.
Yeah. So my thing is, to me, I actually would have been there that night, spending the night with him, to be there for him and his son that morning.
Right.
If it was me. I know a thing or two about them tax.
Oh yeah, and then that fight with the new tattoo guy, Sky picked that fight. I don't know if this guy was a mole or whatever Caesar saying that he was, because the guy was in there working. You know what I'm saying? But Sky was the one that wouldn't leave the man alone.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
She started all of that.
But
Sky did.
You know what I got from that job? We don't play down here. You hit a dude, you get hit back.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay.
And you know what? I think he was a mole, but it was just the way they handled it. And to be honest with you, that's Louisiana. That's not gonna be over with. They're not gonna show it on camera, but we don't take whoopings like that.
Okay, and I bet you Black Ink ain't gonna be in New Orleans for too much longer because of that incident. But we're gonna leave that alone. We'll talk about that on another day. But we'll be right back after these messages with Just Saying.
Are you interested in buying a home or a lease purchase? Do you need help fixing your credit? You need the real estate go-to girl, Priscilla Adams. Or are you interested in selling your home? Have you inherited a property on the verge of foreclosure, filing for bankruptcy or divorce? Do you need a quick cash sale? Are you interested in a career in real estate? Whatever your real estate need, call the go-to girl, Priscilla Adams, at 318-605-1120 or email padams@kw.com.
My name is Jaron Rogers, and I'm running for mayor. I believe together we can engineer a brighter future. Look at the candidates. Look at their qualifications in education and government experience and see. I am the best person to represent you. Let us engineer a brighter future together. Vote Jaron Rogers, number 61 on your ballot.
Follow Jaron Rogers on Facebook. Paid for by the Jaron Rogers Campaign.
All right, we're back. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. We be talking during the breaks, man, but we're not gonna bring none of that up here. No. But check this out. This is something else I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Now, I forgot, and I need to say this because we got a special show, coming up next week. She agreed on yesterday. She's an internet sensation, and I know a lot of people around here knows her. Fox Rich.
Yeah.
Fox Rich is gonna make a special trip. She's down in New Orleans, Louisiana. We were just talking about New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. Shout out to Rob Rich, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fox. Shout out to the whole fam. Fox Rich and Rob Rich will be here on the show next week.
That's what's up. Bring me some beignets.
And she's an avid watcher, so she's looking dead at that screen. But yeah, she and I had a talk, and what we mainly gonna talk about is this importance of November 6th. This election is coming up, and I just cannot stress the fact that you need to get out there to them polls and vote. And not about I I don't know which one to vote because both of them crooks and all that there. Look what happened last time that happened. You holler about you ain't know who to vote for. You got Hillary, you got that orange man, and what ended up happening. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to be real careful when you don't push that level.
And what you have to think about, everybody in politics is crooked. It is what it is. You just have to get the right crook in the right place to do what they need to be done. That is what it is. You got to have your hands dirty a little bit. Let's not be naive. You crooked on your job. I mean, people kill me with that. You know, you do crooked underhanded stuff, you know, on your job. So quit trying to judge these politicians, especially after y'all done let the Antichrist get in office.
I'm telling you, because I'm thinking like, man, it ain't been but 2 years, man. We gotta wait 2 more years, man. You know what I'm saying? It just kills me. What is the guy named who was running against Hillary, who everybody made such a big deal when Hillary beat him for their Democrat? Carson. Is it Ben Carson?
No,
not Carson.
Not Carson.
Sanders. Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Okay, Bernie Sanders. Now, if he hadn't got
ideas, though.
You think it went a different way if Sanders would have got the nominee?
I think so. I really think why Hillary.
So they just didn't want the woman, or just it was Hillary?
It was a woman. Period. And to be honest with you, I'm a woman. We emotional.
Very.
And I think some things that we try to do, that men do, we need to stay in our lane a little bit. And running a country is a big responsibility. Not
especially
saying that,
this country.
Yeah, not saying that we can't, but Hillary kind of beat herself because she didn't get out and campaign. She felt that she already had it in the bag.
Yeah,
but
she
didn't. Democrats got to quit shooting themselves in the foot. But if you get a woman in office, she going to have to be strong, and she going to have a strong backbone for her, because they gonna come hard. You know, like T.I. said, he don't believe in a woman being a leader of the free world. But you can trust a woman to be the leader of your family, raise your kids.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. So it's a little different, but I just think the stress part of it be too much.
One offset the other one. You can trust her with the family, but you can't trust her
in the office. And my thing is, I think they are well in office. Don't get me wrong when you're watching this. My point is the stress and the emotional baggage that comes with it. You know, you have to really be strong. You have to be really in good health to do that, because they gonna come at you every which way.
And
it's sad, but they do.
And speaking of that, with T.I., you know, shout out to the great state of Georgia. And you speaking about a woman in leadership, Stacey Abrams. Is right now supposedly the front runner for governor
I'm pulling for
of Georgia.
And let me tell you how they are doing. I like where they're campaigning. They're going out, getting people, calling people, knocking on doors. Hey, we going to do it old school. And that's what we have to get out and do. We have to get out and vote. It was so many young people did not vote for the presidential election between the ages of 18 and 24. Let me tell you why. They felt that, oh man, we tired of the same old thing. And I done talked to them. We tired of the same old thing. We need the country ran like a business because that's what it is. And we don't need this, we don't need that. So I ain't voting. It don't matter. They don't count our votes no way.
Oh man.
I was like, y'all got to be kidding me. Now the people that didn't vote, now they saying, man, Ms. Foster, I should have voted, man. I should have. You always vote. If we didn't have the right to vote, we'll be voting.
Yeah, and be mad because they won't let you.
And there's still a stipulation in the Constitution that we're not really legally squared out for voting. They can go back and say, hey, we want to vote for this and take this out of here.
Loopholers.
Yeah, they can loophole us on our freedom too if they want to. So you got to get out and vote. They really trying with all this modern day slavery going on.
And like I say that all the time, and like I said, that's something that, you know, Fox and Raw Rich, you know, we're gonna talk a lot about that on next week, about the importance of getting out here, you know, and voting. But one thing that kills me, like I said, go back and look at these documentaries about, you know, the Black history and the Civil Rights movement and the March on Selma. If you remember that movie Selma, the role that Oprah Winfrey was playing.
Yes,
she was playing a woman that was trying to get the right for her to vote. And did you see the ridiculous questions and the stuff that they was trying to get her to answer just for her to get the right to vote? And she ain't the only one. So you got people like that all over, especially the South, that's breaking their neck, going through all these changes, getting sprayed with water hoses, bit by dogs, killed, beat up, hung, thrown in jail, all this going on. And you saying these people went through all those changes for nothing? They gave you a right. They fought and went through all that to give you a right to be able to do nothing. That right has no power.
To sag, to not comb your hair, to wear socks with flip flops. Are you kidding me?
Now they exercise that right.
I have a dream speech that you will pull your pants up and comb your hair.
Oh boy. Now on that note, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see y'all next week with Just Saying, Willie Dexter Harris
and Teresa Foster.
Peace.